First of all, thank you, because I have many new Dakinis who are purchasing the mantra album, or individual mantras for their manifestation. And because a lot of you are new or just finding out about my work, instead of emailing you individually, which I don't have the logistical resources to do, just even physically or time and all of that. So I figured I would just make a video and answer the most basic question. How do I use the mantras? There are many ways to use the mantras, okay? But first of all, what are mantras? Mantras are energy words, light language words. The most ancient human systemized light code languages that we know of here on Earth. How do you use mantras, Sanskrit mantras that I have put together with the help and the channeling of my Venusian goddess sisters, because the inspiration really comes from them. The tunes, the choice of even the mantras, the ones that I would put and turn into single music, or even the album, the Bed Mantra album, it comes from there. The point of my mantras is to stem away from the notion of traditional, which is not a bad thing, okay? But I am not a Hindu, I am not Indian, I do not belong to that tradition, even though I have been initiated in Hindu mysticism and Tantra, but in other traditions as well. My role is to be a vehicle, a messenger through which women who embark in the path of becoming sacred feminines, transforming into their goddess aspect, they can come through me to have the tools which they can implement in their modern day life routine and make every single one of their ritual a goddess ritual, because it is very basic. If I embody my goddess, if I meet with my goddess on a daily basis, and I let my goddess self speak, quieting down the voice of ego, which is usually fear, unworthiness, anger, envy, feeling less than, feeling like you don't belong. Basically, getting kicked out of my own throne. That is when I am not manifesting from the point of view of the goddess. Because you're always manifesting. That's why the word itself doesn't mean anything. How to manifest ABC. You're always manifesting. It's just from which perspective are you manifesting? From which of your beings are you manifesting? As you know, the body is a temple. Which aspect am I allowed to really invade my body's space in order to make it a sacred temple and manifest only from the perspective of being a sacred entity? So, in terms of the mantras, they're part of the daily ritual of every single woman who aspires to live in her sacred feminine, meaning not acting from the wounded space, not acting from a place of scarcity, not acting from a place of equations and strategies, logic. Mantras should be part of your daily practice as much as possible, at least once a day. And especially if you're working with my potions, especially if you're working with any of my tools, if you're doing yoni worship, the yoni worship practices that I teach my clients, all of that, if you moan, if you have read my books, Addicted to Pleasure, the Goddess Formula to Manifest Our Most Capricious Desires. It's about connecting to your goddess and understanding what makes you authentic, what is your healing power, and thriving in that. How do you practice mantras? The simplest way, when you purchase from me, You're going to practice twice a day in the morning. Always practice your mantras with some sort of neuro-linguistic programming, reprogramming of the subconscious mind ritual, whether it is tapping or affirmations, visualization. Try to create a combo, which is what I do with my clients, is really create a ritual that fits them on a daily basis, and good affirmations that fit them as well. So that you give a destination to your mantras when you channel the goddess.